It seems as though the lunar and solar forces have always, at least in the physical realm, been at odds with each other. The only vehicle in which this observation was solidified was through conflicting dynasties and cults that may have shared differing opinions, but just as any other half-truth in the reality, the ones who lack wisdom shall repel its counterpart. What this simply means is that if there stands before you a half-truth, the only reason half-truth is its identification is because we have yet to reunite it with its companion. For instance, the constant archaic battle that has encompassed humanity was the standpoint that the lunar force is most powerful, say it, the matriarchal system. Another is, bow down before the sun, say it, the patriarchal system. They both need each other to create energy. Need. Just as you would with dough. All the ingredients coming together, masculine, feminine, hot and cold, light and dark. If observed, when all ingredients of this bread lay separated in the bowl, they each hold importance and identity on their own, of course. But as with the polarities of the cosmos need join together to assume within even greater power and strength, so too does this mix of ingredients in this bowl need to intertwine, evenly mixed with each other until they are one. When observed as you mix and knead the ingredients evenly and balanced, the result is a strong, stable, durable dough. These ingredients in this imaginary bread we are making are none other than the divine masculine and divine feminine forces that should make every effort to balance each other, to get the most out of this reality. And believe it or not, the external representation of what I speak of remains to be the second manifestation of the task that lays before you. The first is you. You hold both polarities in your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. In the very existence in which you are operating physically, the very makeup of your being is an instrument playing these parts out. Your cells are acting on you by injecting you with energy directly by way of what you eat. Did you catch that? Directing and injecting, just as the masculine forces germinate and provide information, so to do the cells germinate us with the nutrients that are necessary to grow. And within those nutrients provided are direct information from this beautiful planet that is based on what it is we ate or what supplement of vitality did we partake in. Each one of the things we consume have life codes embedded into it to transfer and communicate with our body and ultimately travel to the part of the body it was meant to. This is the masculine force at play. Now, before the cell is to give information and germinate our vessel with nutrients, it must first magnetize these nutrients unto itself and attract the necessary amount of vitality to its nucleus. This is the feminine force at play. Once the nutrients and energy are magnetized, they must cycle and gestate around the nucleus before going forth and directing the nutrients throughout the vessel. So you see, every component needs the other. Every process has an order that from the outside may look chaotic, but the closer you go to it, the more beautifully organized it becomes. Then magnify more until you reach another level of observation, and the chaos ensues again until you raise magnification once more to eventually find that there will infinitely be chaos. First, then order. This is the process. It just is. I assume from within myself that the only question left to ponder would be, what does one prefer? Is your ideal environment of flourishing surrounded by chaos? Does the adrenaline-producing, potent rush of uncertainty, disorganization, non-foundational, unpredictable, here or there-ness assist in your physical body's maneuverability around the reality? Does this environment of not knowing what's going to happen provide you with a sense of helpful haste in your goals, if there are any? As the key reason that may be there from a reality of clutter and disorganization is that something may be swimming around in your consciousness that is communicating to you the importance of moving forward, and this new update to your soul that is bringing to you the awareness that there is need for rapid growth may have come at a time of unpreparedness, this meaning that the absence of discipline may be apparent in your external reality, along with what I mentioned before pertaining to disorganization, but that doesn't stop the process of your soul's evolution. There is no wall big enough, no environment too severe, and no mental blockage vast enough to prevent your soul's evolutionary stage from progressing. The thing you must be certain and sure of, though, is that the spiritual substance that would be the nutrients for your soul to feed on to assist in this process will bleed through the very fabric of your own personal reality. So if disorganization is the current mask or filter that your reality is being processed through, then make no mistake. That is what your soul's progression will bleed through, and the experience that is needed for further growth will be provided by your current filter. Unease may begin to take place by way of the things around you not being organized. The task will be rigorous if one doesn't see the importance of keeping their external belongings and personal environment safe, effective, and organized as to create a wholesome environment for your consciousness and spirit to enter into its next stage of development. Always remember, you are your first student and you are your first master.